first thing is, what is a discovery or a strategy call? Now, I try to use strategy call a bit better because discovery sometimes means that you are going to spill out all of your secrets. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goal is that after this video is to be able to give you guys a good overview of what a sales discovery call is and how to do it. Now, if this is your guys' first time on my channel, my name is Lai Lacaba. I've been working from home since I was 15 years old and now run my own outsourcing company to XU, and I post videos every Sunday on how to work from home and how to have an online business on Thursdays. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, this is part of a series that I'm doing where I'm talking about how to start your own freelance business online, which you guys can check out the first video right here. And we're starting off with being able to get clients. Now, hopefully at this point you already have a clarity of who your niche is and what skill it is that you're offering, and you've also done market research. Now, if you haven't done market research before, you guys can check out my video last week on how to know if your client needs your services. Now, this video is going to be divided up into different parts. The first one is, what is a discovery call or a strategy call? Two is, what are the tools that you need to do it? And the third one is actually how to do it. So first thing is, what is a discovery or a strategy call? Now, I try to use strategy call a bit better because discovery sometimes means that you are going to spill out all of your secrets. But basically, a strategy call is one where you are literally getting to know if this client is for you, if you are the person that they're looking for, and if you are a match, and also if they're just a generally nice person as well that you want to work with. This is typically done once someone is interested, someone has said, hey, I'm really interested in your services, or you met someone and you offered your services and they said, yeah, sure, let's book a call. So that is what a strategy or discovery call is. The usual way that you go through it is, it's usually about a 15 to 30 minute call. You will have questions ready to kind of assess, that's why it's a strategy call, to assess if that person needs your services and what will it look like if you guys do work together. So usually at this point, when you're doing a discovery call or strategy call, you are really, again, figuring out if they even need your services in the first place, if you like them also as a person, and if those two align, then you can move forward with being able to work with them. One of the other ways that you can think of a strategy call actually is, it's kind of an interview but reverse. Instead of them just kind of wondering if you're the right person for them, both sides are asking themselves that same question. Now, doing an actual sales call or discovery call can sound really scary, especially if you've never done it before, but hopefully at the end of this video, like I said, you guys will be more prepared on how to be able to do it if you just got your first client to say, yes, I want to do a call with you. Next is then, what do you actually need to get started? Now, first thing I'm going to focus on is just tools. One of the first tools that I really recommend is having a communication tool, which would be Zoom. Now, I already did a video on how to use Zoom for introverts, so you guys can check out, but basically you want to have a way that you can actually do a call, and Zoom is one of the easiest ones because even if you're on the free account, since this is going to be just a 15 to 30 minute call, you're not going over the 40-minute limit. You can also record the whole strategy session. That way, if you guys do end up working together, you can have something to review or to see what else you can do better for next time. The next tool that I really recommend is a tool called Calendly. Now, Calendly just cuts off a lot of the headache that you usually experience when you're trying to book an appointment. It shows already basically your calendar. So it's a booking app where you can sync your calendar in it, whether you're using Google Calendar or Outlook. It syncs with your calendar. So to avoid the conversations are like, hey, I'm in Philippine time, are you in New York time, are you in California time, and Australia time, it cuts that out because then the person will see things from their time zone, what times you're available and what times they would also be available. So again, it just makes the whole process of being able to book a call with you so much easier. Once you have a Calendly link, you can just send that to your potential clients when they want to ask to book a call with you. And even though you're just using a free Calendly account and you can't hook it up right away to Zoom, you can just use your own personal Zoom link as the location for where the call would be. So you can also send that to the client as a reminder, like, hey, this is where the Zoom call is going to be. The next tool that I really recommend that you use is either Notion or Google Sheets. Now, the purpose of using either of those two is to be able to track your potential clients. Whenever someone says that they want to book a call with you, you want to track them. You want to be able to grab their email, you want to grab their name, of course, you want to grab their website and be able to track where they're at on your funnel if you have one. So usually a funnel will look like, the sales call, last call, and then onboarding, and then they're a client of yours. So you want to track where they're at. If they failed or they rejected you for some reason, you want to see who it is that you've talked to before. That way later on, if the same person contacts you, it's going to be easy for you to refer like, hey, we've actually talked before. I'm so glad you are approaching my business now. Or it's another way for you to also know your numbers. So you can use Notion. You can just use a table view on Notion, or you can use Google Spreadsheets, just again to keep all your data intact of where things are at. So it's going to be easier for you to track people and follow up as well. If you guys watched my video on how to apply for jobs online, I do have an application tracker that I really recommend that you guys use, so you know when to follow up with people as they come in. Next thing that you need then is your script. Now you want to make this super simple and not overcomplicated. Don't overthink it as much. You basically want to structure it in a framework that you are really asking them all of the questions to see if you guys are a match. So you also are exuding your authority basically to make sure that they know that you are the expert, you're the person that they're coming to talk to, because you know more than they do at this moment. So the way that you want to structure your script, the first part is you can just talk about like, hey, thank you so much for booking this call. I'm super excited to get started with you, and just letting you know that since we do only have 15 minutes, I do want to maximize this time as much as possible with you. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to hit record and I'm going to ask you a few questions to see if this is a possible match. So with that small, quick script, you're already positioning yourself as the expert. You're someone who knows what you're doing, and you already are prepared with the questions that you have for them. Now, these questions should be able to kind of measure a few things. First thing is where they are at. You want to ask them questions of what is their bottleneck, what is stopping them from being able to do this task or this job themselves. So for example, if you are a social media manager, you want to ask them like, hey, where are you at right now when it comes to posting on your social media consistently? What platforms are you using? What is an eventual goal that you have for this? So you're taking them through the journey of where they're at right now to where they want to be, which is maybe posting consistently, maybe posting just more content. So you want to ask those questions. So again, you have that framework of, okay, who is this person, and do I really want to work with this person, and am I the right person to do the work for them? And of course, the last part is now how to actually do the discovery call. Now, what is the process of being able to book someone to do a discovery call or a strategy call? Well, the first thing is a little bit of just attraction, just being able to put out the right content, have people see what it is that you do. It could be that people have referred past clients, maybe have referred you as a person that, hey, this person needs the same services that I heard you for before, and you were awesome, so here you go. So this part, the attraction side, is really all about just getting people to see and notice that you are the person to do that. So it could be updating your social media profile. You guys can watch a whole video I have on that, on updating your social media profile. I also have a whole series on how to upgrade your LinkedIn, your Facebook, and your Instagram that you guys can check out. But basically, you want to upgrade and be seen. You want to be, attractive to your potential clients. The next stage of that is then having it be easy for them to find out how to talk to you or how to work with you. So that's where Calendly comes in. Having your Calendly link on your Facebook page, Facebook account, on your website, making it easy for them to be able to book a call is the next step. And then of course, there's the actual discovery call. And you guys have already kind of heard a little bit of what the script would be, which is just doing a strong introduction, doing the questions, and the last part of that, which I haven't been able to explain just yet, is basically closing out strong of like, hey, based on this call so far, I think we can be a really good match. Here are the next steps, which is either going to be for you, like you onboard them in another call, or you have a longer call with them so you can get to know more about their business and what it is that they need. So you are then going to be, at that point, going to be pitching yourself and talking about what your services are. So it really depends on where you're at. For example, for me, usually after a strategy call, I do go ahead and onboard that person. Some people really like the 2-part sales call, where they have the shorter call, like 15-minute, 30-minute call, and then they have a longer call. And usually at the end, you do decide if you want to work together or not. Now, a few tips to make sure that the sales discovery call goes smoothly. One is be there 5 to 10 minutes early. You always want to be there 5 to 10 minutes early anyway. 1, to test out any technical difficulties. 2 is to be able to know that you are ready. And 3, to let them in once they are in your Zoom room. Next thing is to take down notes. Now, I know you're probably already recording your sales discovery call, but for being able to summarize all of the things that they just said, the answers that they gave you for the questions portion, you want to be able to summarize it at the end, which brings me to the last point is you have to make sure that you are actively listening. They are coming to you because they want to be heard. They need an expert to hear what it is their problem to get them to the other side of whatever solution or whatever goal that they have, which is why they want to work with you. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, of course, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below if you've ever done a sales discovery call way before and how did it go the first time. And if you guys still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any videos on how to work from home, which you guys can check out right here every Sunday, and how to start an online business every Thursday, which you guys can check out the videos right here and the latest video right here. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!